It's another video. It's another video. It's another video with Leeeexxx. With Leeeexxx. With Leeeexxz. With Leeeexxz. With. Hey guys, what is going on, and welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are all doing well. If you are new here, welcome. If you are returning, hey sister, girlfriend, or brother, because I mean everyone's welcome here. But yeah, so guys, today I want to talk to you guys about pressing and learning just to push past everything and not waiting on the right time for everything, if that makes sense. Because I know a lot of times, and I have been guilty of this myself lately, waiting for everything to fall in line before beginning. So I'm going to give you guys just a quick life update and then go right into it. Not long, because I don't want to be making super long videos. I know myself, sometimes I do like watching super long videos, but for the most part I don't want to watch a 45-minute video. It just is what it is. So let's jump into this thing. Alright, so if you guys see me looking down, it's because I have a little notebook here. But let me just give you guys a quick testimony real fast of where I have been for the past couple months. Like I said in my last video, it has been very rough for me lately. It's been one of the toughest seasons in my life, financially, spiritually, physically. I have been to the doctors figuring out what was wrong with me, but that is just another video. That's a whole separate, like, pushing through health video, I guess you could say, which I can probably make if you guys want like to hear what I've been going through in that way. But yeah, just in every area I have been getting hit, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, and it has been really hard to the point where I've just like kind of backed off. I really didn't feel like posting on Instagram. I really didn't feel like writing on my blog. I really didn't feel like talking to my friends. I really just wanted to just curl up in a ball and just lay there and watch television and do nothing. And I'm learning that I have to press past that and not wait for everything to fall into place, because just because I'm going through this rough season does not mean that I can't still do the works of the Lord. That's what the devil wants me to do, is sit back and not do anything and just say, well, I'm going through a rough time, so I don't have time to be ministering to other people or giving them motivation or being the big sister or doing things like that, because I don't have it together. So yeah, so that's like a lot of what I've been going through. And also just saying like, okay, well, I don't have the finances for this, or I don't have the right equipment, or it's not the right time. And it's like, that's what the devil wants us to think, is it's not the right time, or I don't have it all together, when God is just saying, if you just allow me to work through you, I can work wonders. Like, he's a suddenly guy. He's a God of suddenly. So one day you cannot have it, and the next day you can have it all. So about 1.5 years ago, I had a dream, and I wrote it down on here. So if you guys see me looking down, it's because I'm looking down on here. But it was, yeah, almost 1.5 years ago, right before everything began to get really crazy. I had a dream, and in this dream there was like a big tornado, and it was like coming through everywhere, like coming through my city. And I was outside with a couple other people, and the tornado came and it like knocked down a tree, and it knocked me down, and it fell on my stomach. But as the tree fell, it bounced right back up, which was really weird, because you would think like if a tree falls on you, it just stays there, but it kind of like boomeranged back up. And when I woke up that morning, I was like, okay, God, what does this mean? Like, what does this have to do with anything? Like, this is super weird, because I always have dreams, but it was just, this one was different. Like, I normally have dreams that tell me something, but this one was just like, okay, this is really weird. So I just opened up my Bible, and it took me to Ecclesiastes 11:3-6, and it was talking about waiting on the perfect conditions, and just how the storm goes by. And you know what, matter of fact, let me get my Bible. I'm just gonna read it to y'all. Hold on. Okay, I'm good. It was Ecclesiastes 11:3-6, and it says, okay, I have to make sure I was focused. It says, if the clouds are full, they will pour out rain on the earth. Whether a tree falls to the south or the north, the place where the tree falls, there it will lie. One who watches the wind will not sow, and the one who looks at the clouds will not reap. Just as you don't know the path of the wind, or how bones develop in the womb of a pregnant woman, so you don't know the work of God, who makes everything. In the morning sow your seed, and at evening do not let your hand rest, because you don't know which will succeed, or if both of them will equally be good. And for me, the way I interpret that and through prayer, it's like God knew the season I was about to go through. God knew, everything was about to get uprooted and get crazy for me. But that was like his pre-warning of, Lex, do not let go. Like, do not become discouraged and just think, okay, I don't have the right timing. I'm going through too much where I cannot continue to do your will. And for the tree to like just bounce up and for me to be led to that verse, I was like, I know this is something that I need to share with others. I don't know who else may be going through this where they don't feel like they have it all together, but I'm telling you to push through. And for me, my question to you is, what are you afraid of? What are you afraid of happening during this time where you don't have everything together? Are you afraid of failure? Are you afraid that you're too young? Are you afraid that people will look at you crazy? Like, what is it that is holding you back? And I challenge you to push forward and push through that. If you wait for the perfect conditions, you will never get anything done. I'm a firm believer, and there's never a perfect time. There's always something going on. So if we continue to wait for perfection, we will never move, and we'll be stuck, and we'll be stagnant, and we'll never get the works of the Lord done. And we will never accomplish any of our goals because we're so stuck on being in a place where we don't have it all together and worrying about, okay, how am I going to get through this? Another thing is to let God direct your steps. Do you have faith? One of my favorite verses is Hebrews 11:1. Faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. So what's that saying is, it's the substance of things hoped for, but it's the evidence of things not seen. It's not seen just yet, and you're hoping for what's to come. Just because you don't see it yet, you still have faith that it's going to happen. And that's one of the biggest things I think that we lack in times like this, is our faith. I know for me, my faith went out the window. And I have this tattoo here that says faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen, and I was not walking in that at all. I got to a point where I was just like, no, we're not doing this. Like, it's not happening. I'm not about to do this anymore. I'm not about to make any videos. I'm not about to make any vlogs. I'm not about to post on Instagram. I don't want to do any speaking engagements. I don't want to give anybody advice. Like, no. I'm not worthy of it right now, and right now just is not the time. Where it's like, who says that you're the person who picks the timing? Who says that you're the person who says, okay, I can do this now, when other people's lives are tied to your obedience? Other people's salvation is tied to your obedience. So who tells you that you can say, oh yeah, well, because I don't have it all together, then I can't do this, when God is saying, no, I need you now. I don't need you when you have it all together, because time is passing and lives are passing you by. And because you feel like you're unworthy, you're hindering other people's. You're taking away from their blessing. You're taking away from their salvation. You're taking away from their peace. So I just urge you, stop waiting on that. Stop looking at yourself. Take your eyes off of yourself and all of your imperfections and the things that you don't have, and look to God. And I know that it is so much easier said than done, because I am going through it. And even me sitting here right now making this video is like, really, Lex? Like, you gonna really make a video when you know you ain't had it together and you ain't even been right? Yes, I am. Because I know the God I serve, and I know what he put in me, and I know that he does not sit there and look at me and say, okay, well, yesterday you read your Bible and you prayed and you spent time with me, but the last time before that was, I don't even remember. No, he's saying, thank you, I love you, I want you to be here, I want you to do these things for me, I want you to save souls, I want you to be that light. I don't care how long it takes you. I don't care how hard it is for you. The thing is that you get up and that you do it, and you glorify me with it, and I will take care of the rest. Another thing is, are you caught up in wanting to have fun and you're not ready yet? So are you just like, no, I just want to continue to have fun. I don't want to go do the things that I know that I should be doing. Let me just be young and live my life. You know, YOLO, I only get one life to live. Let me go kick it. Let me have fun. When, like I said before, people are tied to your obedience. People are tied to your disobedience. So when you do not do something that God has been placing on your heart to do, you are hindering other people. I never want to down go to heaven and God is like, turn around, you see that person, you see that person, you see that person. All of those people were tied to your obedience, but because you did not do so, you hindered everything for them. You can be out here making disciples. You can be out here mentoring girls. You can be out here raising awareness for different things. You have it in you, but you can't continue to hinder others because of your selfishness, or because you're just not ready yet, or you don't have it all together. Also, it says, do not let the excitement of being young cause you to forget about your Creator. Honor Him while you can. Life moves fast. It's not, the time does not sit still and wait for you. And that's why in this verse, I like when it says that, let me find it. It says, in the morning sow your seed, and at evening do not let your hand rest, because you don't know which will succeed, whether one or the other, or if both of them will be equally good. You never know what's going to happen next, but you have to continue to keep sowing. You have to continue to keep working. You have to continue to keep moving. You have to continue to keep pressing. You have to just continue. You cannot stop. You cannot just hinder others. So that's my thing for you, is to honor Him while you can. Just do what you can while you can, because this life moves fast and you don't know where it's going. In Ecclesiastes 11:4, it says, one who watches the wind will not sow, and the one who looks at the cloud will not reap. And it's saying that, you know, if you just stay there and you just watch, and you're just watching everything go by, and you're just watching and you're just waiting, no matter if you're watching or not, the clouds are still moving, the rain is still falling, the winds are still coming, and either you go, you grab your umbrella, you do what you gotta do, you make a move, or you stay there and you get swept up. So it's up to you to press forward. It's up to me to press forward. It's up to us to do what we have to do. So I just want to encourage you guys and say, do not give up. Don't stop moving forward. Don't stop pressing. Don't wait for the perfect time, because the perfect time is now. Get up, go out, do what you have to do. Be happy. It's okay to be sad for a little bit. Like I said, I just went through that same thing where I was just like, okay, I don't know what's next. But we have to take a stand and we have to do better. And so I love you. I cannot wait to keep making videos. I cannot wait to continue to write my blog posts. I cannot wait to speak with you guys. I cannot wait to just be there and be the mentor and be the sister and be the confidant that you need. And I pray that you see God's light through me. I pray that you see yourself in me, and that you can see me as the me too to whatever that you're going through. I'm not perfect. I never said I was. I do not strive to be. We're not touching that, okay? But I am here, and I am willing to show you guys every part of me, so in turn you give God every part of you. So I love you, and I'll talk to you later.